A lot of people get a little confused when they hear the word economics. All that flashes in their mind are dollar signs. And while we do tend to put things into monetary terms, ultimately what we're trying to do here in agricultural and applied economics is make people better decision makers. When it comes to my personal research agenda, I tend to look into consumer preferences for environmental goods and policy impacts from environmental policies. My approach to that is to try to better understand what people want and what they're willing to pay for when it comes to things like aquaculture or other agricultural products, and also to better understand what the ramifications are when policies are put into place and then they actually get executed on the ground. This informs my work because I work with students every day and I'm primarily a teaching professor.
So if I've got two outcomes, 25 and 100, and I've got two probabilities that correspond to each of those, I'm going to use that information to figure out the expected
What's
wage.
interesting about that and a lot of fun is that I get to bridge my research work with the new and exciting types of challenges that students are going to be facing in the workforce.
So basically, the more sloped, the more curved we get, the more of a discrepancy there's going to be between the utility that you get at the expected wage and the expected utility. And that discrepancy we usually think about in terms of risk aversion.
A lot of students will go out and work for agribusiness, will work in conventional business, or might even go to nonprofits, NGOs, or government regulators. Everybody cares about what consumers want, because ultimately what consumers do has a huge effect on the environment. And if we can position our students to, number one, understand what the underlying context is, number two, envision a future that manages our resources better, and then three, empower them to vocalize those changes, then we're looking at a more sustainable Arizona in the future and communities that are better informed and do not make the same mistakes of the past. I think that by studying environmental economics and by applying that in whatever field you choose to go into or however you choose to live your life, there is an analysis associated with the problems, and there are solutions that are proposed. By learning, by gaining understanding and information and analysis, and then being invigorated and empowered to make good decisions, we can affect the future.